He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. It's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
30 left.
Right back to Chapman. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Third and 10.
Think right open. Hey, let's go. Left, sink, turn, this is hot. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. It's Hunter. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Hey, go.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Easy.
On first down, Lawrence. Stayed right side by Thomas. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Left side, caught by Hunter.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Once again, it's Walker. Good running inside the 25. And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Red on red.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, I'm gone. Go. This one's hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Easy.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They go play action with Mayfield. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup.
On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Handoff, running left is Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
180. Stop.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
180.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He's going to run at a time. They get to him and bring him down. J-Wicks Hunt getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Bucs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, go!
They go play action for Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Hey, kill!
Now Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Al Wrighton gets made. That's Ibuka. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On play action, Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneers.
Now Walker. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. And this would set the new standard, a 67-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get this. It's no good. And the score remains level.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Walker.
Walker, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! 11, hot! 11, Agate. 13, Luke.
Lawrence now. That's complete to his running back, Facial shooting. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey,
here's the options, running right. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Go, go. Go, go. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Rip, 23. Darn, this is hot. Touchdown. It's hot.
Lawrence. That one taken in. Yard flag, Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7.
17.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground is Walker to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide. To the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. On the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down, here's Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
That is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now, Mayfield. We'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter.
I really like this play call here, like on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. A give. This is Irving. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. They go play action with Mayfield. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back first downs. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Now off the boot. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. J-Licks Hunt, he gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. On second down, Baker will swing this out wide to Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They'll try to run. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's third and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Hey, I'm gun.
Third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Yaya Diaby. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as we come out to the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Second down throw from Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, it's Irvin. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
It is 2nd and a yard.
180!
Now Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing.
He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They'll return this from the 10. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down.
Hey, kill! Hey, so 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick slant. He's got Hunter. Here's 2nd and 2.
Easy, route. Son.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Ready? 11, Agate. Red on red. Son. Hey, kill. Go. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Going up top. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is 1st and 10. They go with Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A gain of 4. It's now
Walker.
2nd and 6.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
16 yards. First down.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Mayfield. That's into the hands of the fullback. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.